Hello students, now we are going to see the chapter number 1 integers. Now we will do some revision. Now we will see some points. Okay, in the previous video we have seen the addition and subtraction of integers. Now we have to see the properties of multiplication of integers. Properties of multiplication of integers. Okay, now the first property is what? Closure property. Now what is mean by closure property? Okay, if a and b are any two integers, then a into b is also an integer. Okay, then we will see one example. If 2 and 3 are two integers, then 2 into 3, 2 3s are 6, 6 is also an integer. Okay, this is so. Next property is what? Commutative property. Commutative property. What is mean by commutative property? If a and b are any two integers, then a into b is equal to b into a. Okay, 2 into 3 is 2 and 3 are any two integers, means 2 is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3 is equal to 3 into 2. So 2 into 3, 2 3 is 6, again 3 2 is 6. Again we will see this next property is associative property. What is mean by associative property? If a, b and c are three integers, then a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. We have taken this into bracket, so we have to solve first bracket. Now we will see one example. If a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 3. Okay, here is also a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 3. Now we have to solve first bracket. 1 into 2 3 is 6 is equal to 1 into 2 2. Okay, and into 3, 6 1s are 6 and 2 3s are 6. So 6 is equal to 6. Therefore this associative property a is followed by the multiplication. Okay, now the next property is multiplication by 0. Okay, if a is positive or negative integer and it is multiplied by 0 integer, the answer will be what? 0. Multiplication with 0. If a into 0 is equal to what? 0. 2 into 0 is equal to 0. If any number multiplied by 0, if there is any number, okay, if there is a negative number, minus 2 into 0 is equal to 0. Understood? Now the next property is what? Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Okay, in the previous lecture we have seen the additive identity. Now we will see the multiplicative identity. If a is an integer and multiplied by 1, the answer will be what? A. Okay, then we will see one example. Minus 3 into 1 is equal to what? Minus 3. Okay, then we will see the distributive property. Distributive property. Okay, now in the distributive property, if a, b and c are three integers, okay, then a into b plus c is equal to, so we have to multiply this b first, a into b, and take plus sign in the middle and again multiply this c, a into c. Okay, this is known as distributive property. A into, in the bracket, b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. Now we will see one example. Again we will take 1 2 3 numbers. 1 into 2 plus 3 is equal to 1 into 2 plus 1 into 3. So we have to solve first bracket here. 1 into 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, is equal to 1 into 2 2. 1 into 3 3. 5 ones are 5 and 2 plus 3 is equal to what? 5. So, okay, this is known as distributive property. And the last property of multiplication is what? Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. Okay. Now what is meant by multiplicative inverse property? If a is an integer, then a into 1 upon a is equal to what? A will get cancelled, is equal to 1. And also 1 upon a into a is equal to, so the answer is what? 1. Thus an integer and its reciprocal, an integer and it is known as reciprocal. Integer and its reciprocal are multiplicative inverse of each other. Okay, we will take one example. Minus 5 into 1 upon minus 5. So the answer is what? 1. Minus 5 get cancelled, means what? Minus 5 ones are minus 5, minus 5 ones are minus 5. So the answer is what? 1. Okay, understood? These are all about the properties of multiplication of integers. Now we have to see the properties of division of integers. Okay, division of integers, properties of division of integers. Okay, division of integers. Now we will see the properties of division of integers. First we will have to see some rules. Here rules for this: if a divided by minus 1 is equal to minus a, means 5 divided by minus 1 is equal to minus 5, and minus 5 divided by 1 is equal to minus 5. Okay, and if minus 5 divided by minus 1 is equal to, answer is what? Minus minus will get plus. Understood? Now we have to see the properties of division of integers. First property, again closure property. If a and b are any two integers, but this closure property does not hold for the division of integers. Why? Suppose 12 and 3 are any two integers. 3 4s are 12. The quotient is what? 4. But if we reverse this, okay, in case of something, okay, if a divided by b is equal to, it is not integer. In case of different example, here is integer, but in the other case, suppose 7 divided by 3. 7 divided by 3 is not the integer, not equal to integer. Why? Because it is fraction, it is not integer. And 1 divided by 2, it is also not an integer, it is also fraction. Okay, now this closure property does not hold for division of integer. Now the next property is what? Commutative property. Okay, a divided by b not equal to b divided by a. Again we will take 12 by 3 is equal to 4, and 3 by 12 is equal to 1 upon 4. So a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. Next is associative property. In the associative property also does not hold for division of integer. A divided by b divided by c not equal to a divided by b divided by c. Okay, in the next property is property of 1. Okay, any integer divided by 1 gives the same integer as the quotient. Suppose 7 divided by 1 is equal to 7. Minus 70 divided by 1 is equal to minus 70. Understood? Now the next is what? Property of 0. Property of 0. If when 0 is divided by any non-zero integers, okay, if 0 is divided by any non-zero integers, means what? 0 is not equal to 0, means 0 divided by 1, then the answer will be what? 0. Answer will be what? 0 divided by 1, and then the answer will be what? 0. But if we divide 1 by 0, the answer will be what? Not defined. We can say not defined, or we can say that meaningless answer, meaningless, or you can say undefined. Okay, understood? These are all about the properties of division of integers. You have to do you have to solve one worksheet. I am giving one worksheet, and okay, keep in your maths file. I will check after school will open.